Today on Music and Mascara, we're going to talk about why I use the Sony Action Cam instead of a GoPro. How's it going? My name is Dylan, and this is musicandmascara.com. This camera right here, the Sony Action Cam, the 4K Action Cam, is what has been my camera of choice for quite a while. And we get a lot of questions all the time about why I don't use a GoPro, because GoPro is the action cam brand. They really have been for a long time. So we're going to talk just about a few reasons why. And you can see this camera in action over and over and over and over again on Music and Mascara's YouTube channel, and also on our Dylan Talks Tone YouTube channel. You can see it almost every day. So for actual footage, real world stuff, you can check that out. There's a few main reasons. Number one, it's 4K. Now the GoPro Hero Black is also 4K. However, this has optical image stabilization. The GoPro Hero Black also has optical image stabilization. But this does it in 4K. The GoPro Hero 6 Black does not. The GoPro Hero 6 Black is waterproof without a case to 33 feet. This one comes with a case that I believe makes it waterproof to 30 meters. Now you're gonna say, well, I'd rather not have to fiddle with a case. But here's the thing. In order for the camera to be waterproof, they have to seal up stuff, and what you lose is really good audio. And that's the main thing I want to talk about with this camera. This camera has the best audio of any action camera that I have tried, and I have bought them and returned them and bought them and returned them, and this one right here is, in my opinion, the best. Left and right stereo. It has kind of an automatic level or compression in it, so you could take it to a rock concert and have it out there and it won't clip. You can hear that a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, you get home and you want your video to look right and sound right, this is gonna do it. It has an f-stop down to 2.8, I believe. You don't have to worry about focus. The reason I bring that up is because if I'm gonna just shoot a video like this, I don't have to worry about whether I'm in the shot or not. And then you could go into iMovie or Final Cut and crop it down, to whatever size you want, because you can do that with true 4K with the image stabilization. It won't pixelate when you want to crop it or manipulate the video. The biggest thing for me is the audio. Obviously, because our other channel is a music channel that is really, really important to me, and simplicity to be able to just throw this thing on a selfie stick and go out and shoot video and not have to worry about extra stuff. Now, there are certain circumstances. We're going to do a video next week about using the Rode Video Mic Go, which is a shotgun microphone, and a couple other ways that we use this and actually do some external audio. But for the most part, you don't need it. A GoPro, it sounds like you're inside a box like this talking the whole time. It's insane. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I can't stand it. So if you have any care about audio at all, you're gonna go with the Sony. There's a couple of other really key differences in my opinion. This one has a 3.5 millimeter audio jack on the back of it, mini HDMI, and a micro USB. The 3.5 audio jack to plug a microphone into it is key. The GoPro has this weird adaptery thing that you have to get in between that costs, I don't know how much money, and you have to put another piece in between it and a microphone. I can't stand that. I also like the fact that all of those jacks, as well as the battery, are all accessible when mounted to a tripod. So you don't have to pull the tripod shoe off in order to access everything that you need to do while you're, plugging in a microphone, changing the battery, doing whatever. I just like the overall controls of the camera. The one fault I will say of this camera is Sony has never had a really good menu. So it's kind of, I liken it to texting on an old cell phone, it's arrow down and click, and arrow up and click, and arrow down and click, and arrow up and click. That being said, Once you get it set up for, you know, your particular frame rate that you want to use and your resolution that you want to use and all that stuff, then you can just kind of leave everything alone. And the only thing I use on a regular basis is I go in there and I reformat the card every couple weeks because I have video coming on and off. Now, you remember, we use this thing almost every day at musicandmascara.com and dylantalkstone.com. So I am moving data a lot with this thing. The other main thing that I really like about it is it has the 1/4 inch, normal 1/4 inch, so you can use a regular tripod. You don't have to use any of those goofy adapters. It's just an easier camera to use than the GoPro. It's literally point and click and go, and you don't have to worry about anything. The audio sounds good, and if you do want it to be waterproof, my brother scuba dives with this camera. So it works really well. If you have any questions about this or anything else that we use here at Music and Mascara, we'll leave a link to all this stuff in the description below so that you know where to get it and what we're using here. If you have any questions about any of this kind of stuff, please let me know in the comments below. If you have an opinion that differs from mine, let me know in the comments below and we'll talk about it. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, do that and then we will make a video just for you. My name is Dylan and this has been musicandmascara.com.